What's up, everybody? This is Jason from Hooked on J&G. I just want to give you all a quick tutorial on how to throw a cast net, or how I throw a cast net. There's 50 different ways to throw one, I guess, and I've tried them all, I think. So this just seems to be the easiest way for me. I mean, look, if I have my little buddy Logan over here, he'd probably really show us how. I mean, the kid's 6 and he can throw a cast net better than me, so that's a little embarrassing, but whatever. Good job, Logan. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how I do it, and then I think Gina's gonna get over here and try it out. She doesn't throw cast nets, so she's just gonna try it based on what I do, and we'll see how it goes. So anyway, got my little wrist thing on here. All you do is make some loops. They don't really matter how big. I just go decent size so I don't have too much rope in my hand. And then loop this up all the way down. Grab this yoke. I think they call this a yoke. I'm not sure. You grab this. I'm just gonna grab hold of it about 1.5 feet, 2 feet down, and drop it. I'm doing is throwing this over my hand, so just laying here. So then I got everything dragging the ground here. I'm gonna make sure all this is straight, not twisted up. You just run down here, and I go pretty low. I get all this in my hand, so I don't have a lot of excess down here with the weights. But then you're gonna make a loop with this. You're gonna loop it around. So you're gonna take your fingers and you're gonna come through this right here under your other hand. You're not just gonna take it and fold it. That's not what you want. You take your fingers and you come under your other hand here and you grab this all with one hand. Now I'm just holding it with one hand with the whole thing here. Then you just come straight down here. You make sure ahead of time, make sure all your weights are not tangled up or anything. That'd mess you up pretty bad. And then you just grab this and you feed it out. Get you about at least half the weights here is what I do, just to make it easy. Just peel out about half of these things. And then once I get about half or more, I actually take more. I'm just gonna flip it over my hand over here. Take my left hand with the weights and flip it over. And you let it roll over your hand. So then I can just reach straight down the lead line here. And I grab it down here somewhere. And I'm just gonna hold this and toss it out. Now it might not be great. I'm not great at throwing these things, but I have found this seems to be the easiest way for me to throw it. Anyway, until then, this is how I do it. So I'm gonna throw it out a couple times and see what happens. See if we got anything. I knew I wasn't gonna get anything. There's a stick out there that I get hung up on every now and then, so I don't actually like to let it go all the way down. This is just where I practice throwing. So anyway, so I'll do it real quick one time. Just loop this all up. Loop this up. Once you get that looped up, you grab your yoke here, drop that, come straight down, make the loop in this, hold it all with this hand, and then peel off about half of this and flip it over. I'm gonna grab this down here. That was terrible. I'm not great at it. This is just a good way to do it. Hey, but as terrible as it was, I got a fish. So that shows you that you don't. Let me get here. Let's see. So you can catch fish with bad throws. So there you go. Throw this guy back. All right. So in a few minutes, we'll get Gina over here, and we'll see how good she can throw it. All right. So now Gina's gonna take this 6-foot cast net. It's brand new. She doesn't throw a cast net, but based on the instruction I just showed y'all, she's gonna try to throw this thing a few times. So let's just see what happens.
Gonna give it a try.
Do your thing. Catch me some bait fish, because I'm fishing over here on this way. Serious. I'll just stand here and hold it. Don't put as much weight over your hand this time. That's good right there. Was that your best one yet? That's a good one right there. Oh my gosh. Somebody's a pro now. It's not me. Those are pretty good. I mean, my goodness, how good can you expect to throw it after 5 times, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, babe. You're a good teacher.
Alright.
I mean, you don't have to film me anymore. Just practice.
I'll do this last one.
At least we got a couple decent ones. I do think turning it over the way you told me is better, but I still like to grab it the way I do, and then
It's easier to grab it like that. It's just easier to flip it the other way, but you flip your hand over after you grab it all anyway, so it's fine. Look at that, those are good, Gina. Those are pretty good. All right. That's a wrap. As y'all can see, Gina's a pro.
not
Apparently, my tutorial was awesome, and if you do what I said, you too will throw a cast net as good as Gina. Probably not, but whatever.
Key is don't give up. Just keep trying. You'll get good at it.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
See ya.